Welcome back, guys. This is Ren here, and we are on episode 10. Last time we left off, we just finally escaped Paragus. We had our nice, lovely chat in the middle of the cockpit, and now we're gonna go see Kreia, I guess, because Aden's being whiny. So let's go do that. Again, this place looks fantastically upgraded. I never got why this was here. Hey, there's another HK unit. I never got why the camera system was there. Let's talk to T3. What's up, T3? How did you get here? I am just going to skip over T3's vocal dialogues because they're literally just computer sounds. So, you're avoiding deliberately answering. Let me check your core. I'll be careful, I promise. I want to make sure you're alright. Just let me check, alright? Oh my god, I failed that badly. Okay. Looks like I'll need some more skill to crack that open. Sorry about that. Looks like you suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? So you lost a lot of programs of your behavior core in addition to damage frame. Hopefully you get your skill back. You look like some needs routine maintenance. Just sit still, this won't take long. Hooray, I succeeded. That should do it. You alright? Yep, he's doing cool. What do you mean? I faded out there for a second. You were shut down. Alright, I have more questions. I need a spike. Can you upgrade? Let's try the repair thing again, simply because I think I have a high enough. Nope, don't. Okay, should have replaced the part. We'll try again later. Can you give me a computer spike? I'll put it to good use. Thank you very much. Okay, and that should be it. Yay, lights out. And other stuff. Let's upgrade simply because I don't want to fail that much. What can I upgrade? I want to upgrade Constitution, right? So there's that. Skill. Let's upgrade the computer skill. What? No, not treat injury. Computer skill. Persuasion, repair skill, and some awareness skill. Yeah, let's go with awareness. Powers. We want powers. Everyone loves powers. Battle meditation doesn't really come in much use in this game. It came in use in the last one because you could you had the ability to affect the armies at the end of the game, but in this game I don't think it comes in handy at all because you're not fighting with a large group of forces, so it'll only affect your party, and if you just do it in your party it's going to have negligible effects. Let's see. Well, actually, if you look at the last one, +4 to attack rolls, +4 to damage, +4 to saves. Any enemy within 15 meters that fail a will do a 5 to attacking character levels, attacking character's wisdom, and attacking the charisma modifiers. So if it wins, they'll suffer -4 to attack, -4 to damage, and -4 to will. It lasts for 20 seconds. That's not very long. So maybe I was right in not really looking at that. What else can I get though? I really want the lightsaber throw, but again, it's not really worth it. Draining the force is a good long-term move, but it's like, do I really want it? Force aura lasts for 20 seconds. Yep. I really want another passive ability. I love the passive abilities. Force resistance lasts for 60 seconds. Force valor 20 seconds. 120 seconds. 30 seconds. I really wish there was another freaking passive power. That would be really helpful. Slow wound. I just go with wound then, because I can't think of anything else really. And there's that, so we're good. What else can I do? I really don't need that, so let's go with Bothan Perception, because that'll help me a bit. Can't equip any of those things, so it's useless. Open the security door. A damaged HK unit. Repair. T3's like, no, don't repair him. I finally got rid of his evil ass. Yeah, I got him installed with vocabulary. He's like, no, please. I worked so hard to get rid of him before. Don't make me go back. Ah, this place looks a lot nicer now that it's not broken. I don't think there's anything here. Do 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 do. There's T3 working on all the repairs. Secret compartment, which I'm not sure if that comes into play in this game. I know it comes to play in the last game, but in this game I don't think the secret compartment matters. I don't know.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
Oh yeah, thank you for your downer face. I'm so glad to have talked to you all this time. I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
Boo. What would happen if you died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
That doesn't sound very nice. I guess you gotta protect your freaking old ass. Would it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Try and fix it. The link is a threat to me and an inconvenience, but at your age you could die at any moment. God. Then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this. I guess, yeah.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Hopefully. Does our connection have any advantages? Oh, I've heard of this a link before in the Jedi history.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Neat. Force chain ability. When either of you uses a Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. Cool.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Yep. Boo. So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
Then why are you whining that I'm, like, saying if we don't fight the evil, the galaxy will be lost? Jeez, you're saying the galaxy is lost if I die. So, you're contradicting your own words here, old lady. Get your brain straight. Is there some place we can go?
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
I guess. Enough for what?
Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
We shall see. We shall see. You see. If we find no trace of Jedi teaching on Helios to help us, we don't have time. Nope.
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
I guess. Other questions I was to ask.
And I will answer.
Yep. So, I can feel the Force again. Can you tell me what happens to the Mandalorian
Much
Wars?
has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
What happened after the war?
As you know, Revan and Malak went to war against the Mandalorians, and you followed under Revan's banner. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
Pretty effective teaching method, I gotta say. And that was the Jedi Civil War, I
Revan
guess.
and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
How were Malak and the Sith defeated?
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
What happened to
After
Revan?
defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
You're saying, for the sake of the Republic?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
We can't until a chance to recover from the war. If the Republic is weak, it didn't deserve to win. Malak and Revan should have crushed the Republic.
A
Recover from the war.
culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
True. The Jedi were always kind of at the heart of the Republic, which is both a good and a bad thing. Can anything be done to help the Republic? Let it burn. It is better the Republic stand on its own. Yeah.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
Threat is directed against me.
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
Wow. Very, very deep. I love the conversations that they come up with here, because this is way deeper than anything Mass Effect got into. Dragon Age came close. Dragon Age Inquisition came even closer. But I love how deep Bioware got with these two games. They made the entire ideologies of the Jedi and Sith come alive. Like, it's not a battle of good versus evil. It's not a battle of the light and the dark. It's a battle of the personal self, and it's a battle of what human nature and what the nature of living beings has and what path they will take. It's the battle of the individual, and though it's cast across an entire galaxy, it's very poignant to say that they are trying to flesh out the story, and they did even a better job than George Lucas himself did, because all of this backstory and the length of this game gave them so much more time to delve deeper into the ideas and philosophy of the Jedi Order. There are more questions. Felt I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
No. It felt like a whisper on the edge of here.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
I don't believe... No. Wait, the
What
Jedi
did
did
you
this to me?
believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
But to cut one off from the Force, it's like losing all your senses at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
I believe that the Jedi would do it, but then there must be a way to reverse what they did. If the Jedi were not already gone and dead, that would end their lives. There must be a way to reverse it, I guess.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
True. I can feel it again if only
Our
slightly.
link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
Then I will honor whatever training you wish to
Do
give
not
me.
honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to
guess.
train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
Welcome whatever you ate. I accept you as a teacher for now. If your training brings me power, then I will listen. Servant, a long-winded scow in my thoughts is enough. I'll accept you as a teacher for now.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you, through my words and presence.
Okay. There were things I wanted to ask you. Tell me what happened since the Mandalorian Wars.
Much has happened in the galaxy and...
Yep. Tell me about the wars.
It is a tale you already know. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
But the Jedi Council didn't help, only a few of the Jedi Knights did. Some answered the call like I did.
The Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
And Revan and Malak refused to
Two
wait.
Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
Until we destroyed them at Malachor 5. Mandalorians fought till the end. Yep.
Yet Revan triumphed. But you know this, for you were there at Malachor 5, when the Mandalorians were crushed beneath Revan's might.
It split the Jedi Order.
The truth, the war's end was merely another beginning, and what seemed a victory for the Republic was far from it. Many believed the Mandalorians defeated at Malachor 5, but the Mandalorians taught the Jedi much through battle, and so it was that Malak, Revan, and the Jedi that followed them discovered their true natures in the Mandalorian Crusade. But you know this.
If I could, I would have followed them. I know this part would happened. Some battles must be fought. It was not Revan's failing.
Did Revan fail? Or was it the failure of the Jedi teachings? A question for another time, perhaps. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped.
Yep. And that was
Revan
the Civil
and
War.
Malak and all the Jedi that served them turned. Revan was ambushed by the...
Yep, heard this. Boo.
As...
Yep. What happened to Revan?
It is... Where...
So Revan saved the Republic.
The Jedi...
Other questions? Can you tell me what happens in Scarlet Wars? Do you know about the Sith hunting
These
us?
Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split? Really?
Yes. The Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
So these Sith continue the crusade. These Sith seem different.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
Boo. The Sith Emperors knew Force techniques, but they were extremely
I believe
weak.
them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Well, that explains what I talked about earlier, how they sent, like, these weak pussy guys after me and not their vanguard. I guess that is their vanguard. They just are only able to be as strong as their prey. So, that's a very weird way to teach someone
and I will
to fight.
answer.
I guess that's all the questions.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
I guess. And not just, well, maybe he is. Yeah, I guess I'll go
He
with
is
that.
a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch him. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This is the end of the episode. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.